my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move 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 my feet. Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet. 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 Wanna drink my wine.
Hello, everyone.
We're here again.
We're here again for more.
We're incorrigible,
For more torture.
omnipresent.
For more torture. What are we going to see today, folks? That's what I'm wanting to know. Let's have a look. Let's go to the comments first before we do anything. Billy Rodaway was here. He says, "Good luck, Blackpool, and have a good show. You too. Thank you very
Billy.
much." Batman is here. We haven't seen Bat for a long time.
Batman.
Up the pool. All right, Bats. Long time no see. One Rowers Vlogs is here. Evening League.
That's Bristol.
Bristol Rovers.
Bristol
Evening League. Good luck for tonight.
Because there isn't only one Rovers, you know.
You've got Oxford. It is going to be tough.
There's Tranmere, there's Donny.
And Walker
Blackburn.
is already in with a prediction. 3-1 Blackpool. Ellis Sims, yes.
Sims hat trick.
Hat trick. Maybe a HT. Yeah, hat trick to Ellis.
Yeah, Ellis
Sims.
is back in, of course, starting tonight.
Stephen Roberts is here. Hi, Stephen. Decent squad. Let's have it. No excuses. 4-0 and 3 points.
That'll do.
I've got to.
I'll set for 1-0 after Saturday, to be honest. But 4 would be lovely. Or 5.
Paul Maynard's here says, hi guys, a Blackpool win tonight.
Yes, got to. It's a good team and a strong bench tonight. Lucky Cardi is with me as well.
Neil Michaels is here. Welcome again, Lee and Jane. It's the only Falco's football show to offer goals.
Indeed.
Hope so. David Turner. Hi, David. David says, evening, Lee and Jane. Interesting team. Looking forward to Mitchell on the wing and the return of Sims. He's going for 3-1.
Yes, Mitchell on the wing. So I'll run through the team with you.
Okay,
We've got Chris Maxwell, of course, in goal. Jordan Gabriel. I think maybe a little bit lucky to keep his place after Saturday, but Marvin Ekpateta, Jordan Thornley, who's doing very well and impressing the manager. James Husband, Kenny Dougal, Grant Ward is back in. Sully Kai, Dimitri Mitchell comes in. Ellis Sims is back, and Jerry Yates is, well, he's always there, isn't he, Jerry Yates? And on the bench, we've got Jack Sims, Ollie Turton, Dan Ballard is back in, Luke Garbett, who can consider himself unlucky, I think, to be on the bench. But we do like James Husband as well. He's not done anything wrong, has he? Not for a while, anyway. Kevin Stewart, Elliot Embleton, and Bez Labala make up the bench. That's a pretty good bench, I reckon, and a pretty good side too. So, and back to 4-4-2, we hope.
New merch available. Visit leecharles.tv if you want to have a look at this stuff. There's a link on there. You just click the picture and it'll take you to the new merch store. So that's it, Lee Charles TV. That's.
Are there any lucky bras and lucky cardies on there, Lee?
There's no, there's no lucky cardies or bras.
Oh,
I'm sorry
you're
to
missing
say.
a trick there. You're missing a trick. No, it's not dressing. It's Lucky Cardi. It's Lucky Cardi, this. My dressing gown's the Blackpool FC one. It's, I'll take it off. I'll get too hot in a bit and I'll take it off. But
Stephen Roberts says, it's tuna and onion baguettes for tea on homemade bread and chips.
Oh, very nice.
Sounds okay, doesn't it?
Does your house smell nicely of
Jane
homemade
just got
bread?
out of bed, yes. Ryan Dunbar is here. Good evening, Ryan.
Evening.
Let's hope for a win tonight. Yeah, we could do one. We need to get back to winning ways, don't we? Maybe. How can we be as loud as a Def Leppard concert? Well, we'll try. We'll try, Ryan. I think that's maybe pushing it. In fact, that's really. Does he know? Did you text something? Damn it!
I asked nobody under any circumstances to mention Def Leppard.
Bloody hell!
We've been playing a
song quiz.
Song quiz.
I've never won yet. Not won one game yet. On
our artificial intelligence that isn't Siri, who we've deactivated tonight, by the way. The other one who we can't mention because we'll set her off. But yeah, if you play Song Quiz on there, it's good. It's our new that they'll give you can pick your decade and it'll play you a little snippet of a song and you've got to guess the song and the artist. And I won a best of 3 tonight, and the one that Lee didn't get was Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard.
The final question holds 50 points, so you can be winning and lose on the last. Of course, I lost on the last because I couldn't remember. It just didn't sound like Pour Some Sugar on Me. It didn't. They didn't.
I'd have got it.
One. Yeah, you would have got it, wouldn't you? Mo Backhouse. Hi, Mo. Hi, guys. Good to see you again. 2-1 to the pool. Oh, greetings from Turkey.
Oh, it's Blackpool FC Turkey.
Hey.
Hello.
If you haven't yet followed them on Twitter, make sure you do.
How many are you of there in Turkey, by the way? Have you got many members over there? Are you from Blackpool and moved to Turkey, or are you Turkish? Or tell us a bit more about you.
Yeah, tell us more. But you can follow them, and it's.
I'm taking the lucky card off now.
Just put your Twitter sign in Blackpool FC Turkey, and we'll get some people following you out there. That's fantastic. Fans in Turkey. That's what we want to hear. Will Brown can't believe we're starting Mitchell.
Well, he is.
He's
a wing option, isn't he? And to be fair, Matty Virtue was a bit shit on the wing, wasn't he? So there's kind of no point playing him there. So yeah, give Mitchell a go. He's fast. Why not?
I think he's going to try and give us something down the right where we're missing CJ Hamilton. I think they're going to be playing down the right wing. Alan Walker says, I love that live stream. What you did on Sunday. When is it on next? It'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll be discussing the game probably around about 2 o'clock. I would say I will post something up in the morning to say what time we're coming on. But yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I'll have a chat about it. I'm actually looking for a few panel people. So if you're interested if you've got a really good internet connection and a nice camera, and you do Zoom calls and you want to be on the panel, then just let me know.
So it's Burton tonight. Let's have a look at the Burton.
Right, Brian Harmon's going for 5-0 here. Blimey, Brian. Brian's very confident. 5-0. Hi, Josie Smith. Hi, Lee and Jane. Right, go on.
The Burton team is Garrett, Edwards, Bostwick, Wallace, Akins, captain, Smith, Parker, Earl, Carter, Clare, and Hamer. And on the bench, O'Hara, goalkeeper, Brayford, Powell, Broom, Gallagher, Hart, and Taylor. Don't know who any of them are. Hope I still won't by the end of the night. The referee is Chris Sarginson, who was the referee for the homecoming game. Fun fact.
All right, okay. It's just Blackpool FC Turkey on Twitter. Blackpool FC Twitter. Is that at Blackpool FC Turkey? But I'm sure you can find if you look on Twitter and you search Blackpool FC Turkey. We give you the @ if we can, so you can add them in and follow them. Give the guys a boost if we can. Josie Smith is going for 4-0. Steve Huntley is here. Evening, Jen and Lee. Shite Saturday. Let's hope tonight's better. Well, it can't be any worse than that. Well, don't say that.
It could, because we could lose to Burton, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to
happen. Take all that back. Suck that one back in. I didn't mean to say that. It could be worse. Shazza Harvey's here. Good evening, guys. YouTube user is here. Hello, YouTube user. Good to see Ward. I said exactly the same thing. I'm glad to see him back in. We lost him.
He only lost his place to COVID, didn't he? So it's yeah.
I was touching on this with Jane before. She said we made changes, but we lost. So you make changes because you lost. So you take some out. They didn't do it. Bring some in. But when you win, you don't make changes. Point we were making on Saturday, really. We should have gone to Ipswich with a team that won in the week instead of changing it all around. But anyway, we've done that to death. Nathan Ashworth, evening from. You should beat Burton, hopefully. Doncaster will beat Fleetwood. Score prediction 3-1 to Blackpool and Jerry Yates anytime. I've actually got an interesting video because I was talking to Doncaster Rovers vlogger, and I asked him, what he thought tonight of Fleetwood. He's actually giving me a score prediction for Fleetwood, so I'll actually show that video in a bit. And they're very happy in Doncaster, and we've got them in a couple of weeks' time.
You look a lot taller than me tonight. What's going on?
I am taller than you. So yes, it's tall. I'm on a higher chair. I don't know. Just maybe the camera angles. She's really 6'1" like Maxwell.
I'm not.
Neil Mitchell, it's good to see Ellis. He's starting a number of clubs where we're after him on loan, and he chose Blackpool. He clearly thought Critch could improve him. Let's hope for success. Oh, sure. I hope so too. I'll tell you what, should we just go to before we do anything, let's see if I can get this. I've got a video. I'm going to have to hide that, and I'm going to have to hide my banner as well at the same time. So that's got to come off. Obviously, that's got to come off, and then we can show the video. So we're just going to show the video. This is a video. I asked the Burton Albion fans what they thought, and this is the thoughts of a Burton Albion fan. Let's see. I will just.
It'll be a tough game, but I think we'll grind the result out. We've not been too bad all season. It's just a stupid mistake that will keep costing us over and over again. And now I've got an experienced manager in Hasselbank. It shows from the results of what we have done. We've gone and won 2 games by 1-0, and we lost to Ipswich. But he's played 3 now, managed 3 games, grinded 2 results out. And compared to when we had Buxton, the lack of experience is what let him down. It was quite poor, really. We expected better with the players we had. I think the position we're in is undeserved. I think we deserve to be a bit higher, and I think we will climb the table and get out of relegation. And the result against Hull shows what Hasselbank's trying to do. We dominated for most of 90 minutes, and based on that game, that's the only reason I'm going with a Burton win tonight because of the results that came out on Saturday. Obviously, Blackpool losing 2-0 to Ipswich and us beating Hull 1-0. I think we can get the result.
So there we are. That's thoughts of Burton Albion fans. What you think of that? He reckons that they've had obviously Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank has come in and showed things up. They've brought 9 players in and they're playing a lot better. They've won a few 1-0s and they're confident tonight of beating us 1-0. So I don't know, you know, they are confident at Burton. So maybe this might not be the pushover we all think it's going to be.
We don't. No one's a pushover in this league, are they? Except us when we've got our heads in the shed. Well,
Right.
Scorn's here. I've not seen Scorn for a
No,
while.
Scorn is in. Yes, Scorn is in.
Scorn's in the house.
Joe Bottomley, though, says Seaside is to win 5-0. Yates 2, Sims 2, and Marvin Van Basten the other. Yeah, Marvin Van Basten he is. Scott World of Adventure is here. Good evening, Scott.
Oh gosh.
Wow, that's
Are you a world of adventure? Do you live in a world of adventure? Are you a theme park? What's going on there?
Paul Heaton says, evening, Lee and Jane. 3-0 win tonight. Hopefully a 4-3-3 formation. Do you think we're going 4-3-3?
We'll find out in a second. It's just
It's
about to
looking
come up on the screen.
4-4-2 to me, if I'm being honest.
Unless
Stephen Wood is here. Good evening. Mike Cathcart is here. Good evening, Mike. Afternoon, Lee and Jane. Confident of a win today. Wearing my new Blackpool retro jersey and eating a crunchy bar.
Glad you got your crunchies. That's excellent news. I've had my midget gems.
Peter Donnelly says it's at Blackpool Turkey. Just look them up. So that's it.
Right.
So give them a follow.
Yeah,
they're on YouTube.
guys.
If you're on, on Twitter, it's at Blackpool Turkey. It's capital B, capital T. Jason Kinsey saying that Ward's class. Yeah, see, I think he's a good player. I really do. Seb's here. 3-1, Kai Yates and Grant Ward to score. Okay, you heard it here first from Sebi. Thank you very much.
Could be.
Giles Morgan, Hiley and Jane. Blackpool win 3-0 and Sainsbury's got Chinese ready meals and condiments half price to celebrate Chinese New Year.
That's interesting.
Friday, I've been to Burton Trent pub crawl with camera.
Oh, excellent! Yeah, there's some great pubs in Burton, isn't there?
There
I've been on a
Brewers,
couple of
that's
pub
why they're
crawls.
called the Brewers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ian Barron says a booster cushion.
Can we just digest this Chinese food?
Yes,
Chinese ready meals and condiments half price to celebrate Chinese New Year. So we need to get to Sainsbury's, really, don't we? To get these. Do you like a Chinese? Don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, let's sort it out. We'll go tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll get it done. Thank you. Thanks for that.
Yes. Cheers, Giles.
Rab the cab is it? Who's little and who's large?
Well, we're actually we're the same height from the waist up, aren't we? It's just I've got very short legs. Oh, Plymouth are winning at Aki. 1-0.
Don't ask how we worked all that out.
Because we're the same height when we sit down. Is how.
Right. Joseph Smith says we need to hammer these after they called the game off last time due to a couple of players having COVID. Then they started to sign players. We never called the game off, even those more players. Yes, that is a good point.
Yeah, but
Joseph.
we've got
We've got
a larger squad than them. They couldn't have coped with having those players out and fielding a team. That's probably why they've signed 9 players. They had spaces in the squad. You can't just sign 9 players if you've got a full squad, can you? So. Yeah, give them a break.
Cheating, isn't it? Cheating, getting called off.
No, it's not
getting players
cheating.
In and then playing again when you're a bit.
Well, if the rules are there to be bent, then they're going to bend them, aren't they?
They are. I'm not with you. Calderwood must have told Critchley stop being so stupid and keep to a winning formation.
I like Burton because they sell faggots and peas. And the pubs are great, so you're not going to diss Burton to me. They're inoffensive.
Yeah, well, very disappointing performance on Saturday. Started off well, and as soon as the first goal went in, theirs went down, the wheels fell off. Well, and the second goal was a killer, wasn't it? It just knocked all the stuff in out of us completely. We were never going to equalise in a month of Sundays. In fact, Ipswich could have got more, really. Christopher Shaw is here. Hello, Christopher.
See Shaw.
I feel tonight will be a tough game. I'll take an ugly 1-0 win now.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'd rather not. It wasn't ugly though. I had enough of that on Saturday.
Forever football. Well, I'll tell you what. Here we are. Forever football. Doncaster Rovers. He thinks they're going to win at Fleetwood tonight. So I'll tell you what. While we're on it, we'll get his video on. He gave me a little score prediction. Told me a little bit about Doncaster. So here is a Doncaster fan talking to us about tonight's game at our little troublesome friends down the road, and they're very confident.
Annoying little brother.
was one game against Shrewsbury. We're still 100% in 2021, along with Mansfield Town and Manchester City. We're second out of the three. And, we're only 4 wins away from catching up with Manchester City. And, with games against crucial opponents in hand, we're going to be, immense going into this season. So overall, I've not got any worries about this season. I think we will do it, especially with the form we're on and the games we've got coming up at the rest of this month and in March as well. In terms of today's score prediction for Fleetwood, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win. Fleetwood, I believe, are winless in 2021. And, of course, they're under this new manager, Simon Grayson. So you have to be careful because the win could come from absolutely anywhere. But I think we've got the capabilities to go with the right squad and get the victory. So I'm going with a 2-0 win for us against Fleetwood. And we're going to Sunderland at the weekend, going for another 3 points at the Stadium of Light. Rovers till I die.
There you go. So Doncaster Rovers are playing our, the little annoying little club down the road, and they reckon they're gonna beat them 2-0. So hopefully we'll be keeping an eye on that score for you.
Do we want Donny to win that one?
He's also, if you're into coasters, he's got a coaster channel on YouTube as well, which you can,
Is that drinks coasters or roller coasters?
Roller coasters.
Oh, okay.
Blackpool FC and Turkey hopes we'll grow up together. Yeah, we'll do our best to get you up to us if we can. YouTube is more nervous after hearing that prediction. Yeah, well, they are confident at Bristol Rovers. They think they're going to do as they think they're moving up the league.
Bristol Rovers or Burton Albion?
Burton Albion, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I said Bristol Rovers. Bob can be. Ollie's Vlogs. Hello, Lee and Jane. I'm going to say 2-1 today. Yates and Sims to score up the pool.
Yep. Yeah. Well, Sims is due a couple now, isn't he, to get his ratio back up?
Well, there we are. His only purpose is to endear Blackpool FC to Turkey.
Well, that's a fine purpose.
That's a fine purpose, but we'll also do our best to help you get some subscribers from the UK as well, because it's not all about Turkey. It's, you need the links here as well. Yeah, Stephen Roberts said we need an early goal to get rid of the jitters and go for throat.
Yeah,
no mercy.
Let's do it.
Peter Donnelly, he's starting with a pre-match beer. A Hazy Jane from Brewdog.
Oh, nice. Very
have
good.
You had one of those, a Hazy Jane? That you think?
I don't know. I haven't had a lot of the Brewdog ones.
Okay.
There's one of them that's very good in beef and ale casseroles, but I can't remember what it's called. It's a dark one.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm not massive on the Brewdogs.
No. Kerry Dawson says Blackpool to win. Blackpool to win, just to win. Sam Holt, 3-1 Ekpateta hat trick.
Yay, that'll be ace, wouldn't it? Well, he gets in the right place, doesn't he?
Yeah. Posh Podcast is here. Hi guys, what's your score prediction for Peterborough versus Ipswich?
Peterborough to win that one.
Peterborough, yes, I reckon you'll win that one. I'm going to go 3-1 to Peterborough on that one. I can't see you losing that one. They weren't much Ipswich. We just made them look like Real Madrid because we didn't play the team we should have played.
You can win footballs and download a Football Manager 21 on the EFL Rewards.
Do we need
app.
to do the EFL?
I've done it. I haven't won.
You've done it already?
Yeah, I've done it. Did it while one of them videos was on.
Everybody expects this.
Well, I just thought I might change the look if I did it like just on my own. But
maybe.
Still didn't win.
Michael Hayes says, most disappointing result for Blackpool in a long time. Ipswich were there for the taking to keep the momentum going by propelling us up the league. I agree with you, Michael, totally. Heinzer is going for 5-1. Ian Barron is here. Yeah. 5-1 Ipswich. Oh, 5-1 Ipswich. Oh, not 5-1 for us. 5-1 Ipswich. Blimey. Okay, so I don't think it's that good.
There's a lot of people on the pitch here. Should we be concerned, do you think?
Are they inspecting things?
There are all our board are there on the pitch. The referee's having a chat. There's a guy with a fork. This isn't usual for 10 minutes before the match, is it?
Surely they're not going to call it off now.
Well, I mean, it is -1 in Blackpool now. So
they are shaking their heads. Everybody's shaking their heads. What is going on? Is this match going to go? Is this match? What are they moaning
Critch
about?
is on the pitch. They're all on the pitch.
This is looking like they're going to call this off, folks.
The ref's talking to Critch.
Surely they're not going to call this off 10 minutes before the start.
He's not giving. He's kind of
Just hold your horses, folks.
He's not looking happy.
If they call this off at this time, it's ridiculous. They've come on.
Yeah, but you can't really. No, Critch doesn't look happy.
No, this isn't looking
But
good.
we're only speculating. We don't know what's happening, but everyone is on the pitch. It is looking hard. It's looking like it's got a little bit of frost on it, actually. They have had the heaters on. They were taking the heaters off just now. But obviously, if it's going to freeze over the next 2 hours, if it gets harder and gets dangerous.
Right. Can anybody play? Can we play
anybody lip read?
Scrabble virtually?
Should we sing some Def Leppard? We could play.
Pour some sugar on me. Oh, blimey. This is
yeah, Matt Scrafton's just tweeted the officials seem to have some issue with the pitch. Neil Critchley and Chief Executive Ben Mansford have come over to discuss it. Yeah, Ben Mansford's there and he's not looking, his eyes aren't smiling. He's got a mask on, but
he was shaking his head a minute ago, so he's not happy about something. I can't make out what the referee's doing.
But he's got a lot to say, so it seems like he is having to explain himself as to what's happening. Yeah, Critch.
Critch is
getting quite animated now. If anyone can lip read, yeah, looks like they're trying to talk him.
Talk the referee around here, I think. Frederick Avon says, what's happened to his message? I don't know, but I could see this one, Frederick, so I don't know what happened to it. Jason Kinsella says, we're all the same height when we lay down. Niall Kane says, evening, guys. Hope you're all well. Well, we don't know yet, but we are well. But whether this game's going to go on or not, I don't know. There's a lot of discussion going on with the referee here. Tangerine Tom, hi.
If not, I can have a watch along with Snowpiercer.
Mark Porter, evening, Lee and Jane. Good evening, Mark. Don't know if this game's going to go ahead, folks.
It's not looking great.
David Harrison.
The body language is a bit sort of hands on hips.
It is very hands on hips.
Their manager's not very happy. Oh God, he's angry. He's really shouting at the referee there now.
Oh God, the referee's
being very animated. Oh, Jimmy Floyd there.
Oh, Jimmy Floyd's going mental.
Yeah.
Come on, Jimmy.
Well, it sounds like. Yeah, no, they're not happy. They're not. Oh God, he's really livid. Yeah, it looks like this game's going to be off, guys. He's really getting very animated. He's pointing at Critch.
Oh dear, folks, this is not looking good.
No, this is not looking promising. I mean, referees don't change their minds, do they? If he's deemed it not safe.
He's in the high chair. It's just too high. And drop it down a little bit. There.
So this could be the shortest watch along ever, guys. But bear with us because we haven't had anything formal yet.
Happy to see a 4-4-2. Think a Blackpool 2-1 result. Well, I don't know if we're going to get it, folks. I'm afraid to say.
It's Matt Scrafton said it sounds like a Burton player raised a complaint about a small area of the pitch.
Oh, hang on, the fist pumping. Referee's now fist pumping.
But everyone's walking off the pitch now.
Walking off. There's trouble at Mill. Al Kane asked the question, what's Eddie Nolan like as a player who's on loan at Motherwell? I believe we have some ex-Blackpool and Fleetwood players, Miss Tom Aldred, Peter Hartley, etc. Eddie Nolan, when did he play for Blackpool?
Well, I'm guessing if the game is going to be off, the club are going to have to inform the league before they inform us. So
yeah, we've gone to an advert, folks. So I don't know. We've gone to an advert.
It's not.
Scott's World of Adventure does Blackpool Pleasure Beach videos and live stream. Love Blackpool. Wow.
Oh well.
Oh well, we'll definitely have to when things are in lockdown. We'll have to meet up with you. It's great. We're thinking of doing quite a few things in the Pleasure Beach at one time, weren't we? We were
going to get a season ticket last year.
We were going to get a season ticket and do loads of videos.
We didn't in the end.
Yeah. Stuart Reynolds says he hopes Kai does rock up tonight. I thought he had a good.
No, he's had a good couple of games actually.
I thought he had a good first half. I thought I think giving that ball away knocked his confidence a bit. If I was, it's a snowy up in Teesside, says floor filler. Snowy. Mirage Music says, don't blame Jimmy for being annoyed. No, we're annoyed. They travelled up from Burton on a cold Tuesday night for nothing all this way, and they've called it off at like 5 minutes to go to kick off. It just.
But the weather.
We're back on the pitch now.
If you'd looked at the weather forecast this morning.
Well, there's people with.
You would see it would be minus. Well, maybe they delayed it a bit. But if they've had the heaters on and it's still frozen, it's not. People are stood with forks.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything with the forks.
They're just waiting to find out what the decision is.
The grass.
Someone's on the phone.
Uncle Al, it's snowing in Hull. Oh, this will be unbelievable if this is called off at this now.
I mean, they
They're
should.
bringing something on. Is it like a heater thing?
You do bring in the weather forecast into.
It is a 4-4-2, by the way, just confirmed.
Yeah.
Kaka on the left, Ward Dougal in the middle, Mitchell on the right, as I thought, Sims and Yates up front, which is how I would play it if it was me.
Unless they're going to give us chance to heat up
So
the pitch.
Steve
But
was saying Blackpool off and Fleetwood on. Who's got the best pitch?
Fleetwood at home tonight.
If only Carl Easton had spent the Premier League millions and got a heated under pitch,
yeah.
it would have been. There's nothing on Twitter yet. Apparently, there's lots of people.
Yeah, it does look frozen. I mean, you can see it looks white, that pitch. And we've been out today, haven't we? Went just to have a look at a park on one of our walks today. Well, our early walk today, and it was really like frozen underfoot, the grass there. So it really doesn't surprise me. The temperature in Blackpool, I'll just double check. It was forecast to be -1 tonight. It's 0 degrees. Yeah, -1. -1 going down to -2. So
and it's what West Ham versus Man United.
And to be honest, it's going to be the same in the week as well. Wednesday's down to -3, Thursday -2, Friday -3. So we're at home on Saturday again. I mean, Saturday could be at risk as well, to be honest. But I mean, these things do happen with the weather.
We're not having a lot of luck with these home matches, are we, at the moment? There is a lot of frost on the pitch. I've got to admit, there's a lot of frost on the pitch, but it's that bad.
Matt Scrafton says this is far to call the officials have left the pitch, but we've still no idea if the game is on or not. Chris Maxwell is milling around the dugout in his kit, and it looks like they're in the dark as much as we are. Jimmy Ford, Hesselbank looked very animated before. But yeah, no, I mean, the protocol is I've been part of pitch inspections at Chasetown, and you've got to inform the league, and you've got to basically sort of ask the league's permission to postpone it, because it's only the league that can postpone fixtures. So, you know, the officials will be on the phone to the league now, and they've got to do it that way before they tell us and the players and anybody else. You're not allowed to tell anybody else. So that I imagine that's going to be what's
we don't know.
now.
Kyle's just coming in. Is the game on? We're just everybody's waiting.
I think there are suits on the pitch and people are walking off the pitch now. So I would guess we're having an announcement any minute now.
Do you think it will still be ahead? We don't know.
It's not looking like
it. Isn't looking very good.
Well, let's look at it this way. It's 2 minutes to kick off, and
maybe they can always delay it a bit. It doesn't matter.
It's not going to it's not going to get any warmer, is it? So if it's frozen now.
Back in the day. It is chilly, but I'm surprised they've called it off with 5 minutes to go. It doesn't normally happen, doesn't it?
But they've had the heaters on the pitch, haven't they? They've been doing their best.
Nick Harrison is saying the same thing happened when we were in the Premier League, because Fleetwood had a frost blanket and Poole didn't because of the oil scum.
But they've had the heaters on, you know, they've had the heaters on the pitch. But I don't know. I guess what can you do if the cold comes in like this? Yeah, we've made an effort, haven't we? But I guess the referee can't call it off, you know, because it's been sunny all day, hasn't it? So, but no, this isn't looking
well. There's nobody coming. There's no team certainly coming onto the pitch at the moment.
There's no one sat in the stands.
There's a lot of running around. There's a guy running there perfectly well on the pitch just to prove it can be run on. I mean, obviously, you know, you've got to think of the safety of players, but it just seems very late to call a game off with 5 minutes to go. It's like, wow. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen.
It does. I've been in the ground. Oh, sorry, this match has been postponed. Please check the website for more information.
That's it, folks.
That's it, guys. I follow. We've told us before the football club have announced it. So, well, it's been nice to see you very briefly.
That's a shame, isn't it?
That
is a shame.
It is. I guess it's Snowpiercer for us. Sorry, we can't be with you this
Snowpiercer. What are
evening.
you all going to do then? Now the football's on. I was all so excited about this game. So now the next game is Saturday against a tough one, isn't it, Peter? We really could have done with playing this today. Anyway, it still gives Gary Medina a little bit of extra time to get right.
Manchester United West Ham on BBC. We could watch. Oh God, no.
Well, the trouble is nobody would watch it if we were watching West Ham versus Man United. People come on here to watch Blackpool, so we would just be watching it with a few people.
I have zero interest in watching West Ham versus Manchester United.
Yeah, it's off. So yeah, see you Saturday, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming, and we'll hopefully see you Saturday. Although if it's going to be -3 in the week as well, they've got a lot of work to do on this pitch to keep it warm. So. I said 5-0, not -5, says Brian.
So, guys, much ado about nothing. It's postponed. So that's it.
Oh, the referee's back out to have another look, says
Hang
Matt
on.
Scrafton.
Well, on. Maybe not.
But no, if I follow are telling us that's an EFL thing, the EFL have been told, they know, they've stopped the stream. So
Should we just give it 5 minutes before we
5
give up
minutes,
on it?
okay.
Because if we all give up on it and then they come back, we'll be really annoyed, won't we? The referee's back out, is he? According to Matt Scrafton, he's back out.
No one's told Matt.
Don't forget to subscribe before you go.
Oh yeah, do do drop us a sub.
Give the video a like. Oh God Almighty! Oh, I can't believe it. To be honest, I can't believe it. I really fancy this game tonight as well.
Yeah, it was looking a strong side and a strong bench, but it gives the injured players a few more days to get right, doesn't it?
Well, it's the shortest watch along in the history of Charles TV. I won't be doing a match review tomorrow afternoon. There's nothing. Do a match report.
Report on the
who
weather.
Was a better manager, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank or Critchley? Because Hasselbank was going mental, wasn't he? He was really having a good old show. We haven't even got a quiz to do or anything, have we? There's nothing we can do with you folks, I'm afraid to say. It's just.
But but we do have some quizzes on the channel. If you want to do a quiz, we've got a back catalogue.
There's a back catalogue of quiz night, so go and do a quiz. You can.
Anything happening in the chat? That's why we wait for formal confirmation from the club.
Tangerine Thompson is absolutely ridiculous. Floor filler says there's nothing said on Soccer Special yet, but yeah, we've actually just got a big blue sign up saying, blue and white sign saying, sorry, this match is being postponed. Please check the website for more information. So Mike Pitcher saying it's just pay the £10 to be told it's off. I'm sure you'll be refunded. Surely there will be. There's a little.
I wouldn't say surely, but I imagine you'll get a pass for the next match.
There is there is frost on the pitch. Some player apparently from Burton complained about an area of the pitch, and the referee had a look at it, and
yeah, they're not.
Donnelly said Downey was going to come on and give his thoughts on the warm up. He can't even do that. Yeah, Michael A says more ground we've lost. Yeah, unbelievable. Rob S says it's a joke of a club. How can they not? It's all down to Carl Lewiston. Come on,
we did what we could. We had the heaters on the pitch. Well, what else can you do, really?
He got away with putting undersoil heating in the pitch because you had to do it the next season. You could have one season without undersoil heating, so he got away with it. If he'd put undersoil heating in, the match would be on. Ian Outer says pay £10 for tonight. I'm sure you'll be able to get your money back.
Don't be sure. I would be more sure you'll be able to watch the game when it is played rather than getting your money back, because I don't think it's that easy to get your money back from iFollow.
Apparently, the Daleks here telling everybody that if you want to go and watch it, West Ham versus Man United is on the BBC, so you can watch that instead. Mr. Moley says Burnley are playing now. So, yeah, but they'll have undersoil heating, won't they, at Burnley? The Premier League, which is what we should have had if the Oysters had to be such tight bastards. Yeah, it's definitely off. Everybody's confirming it is off.
Except the club, because who are we? Why do we need to know that it's off?
Akia 1-0 up on Plymouth already. See, even they've got a game on. Surely it's colder in Akia than it is here. Lee Blakenborough said he literally just paid his £10. I believe it either goes on the next match or when the Burton match is rescheduled. Okay.
I really wouldn't be hopeful of having Saturday on either at this rate. I mean, they're obviously having to do something. Yeah, someone's quite angry here. Still no announcement from the club. It's 7:05. Yeah, obviously it's not on, is it? Because it would be on.
It's not on. Steve Huntley said it's Blackpool and it's February the -1. What do you expect?
Unless they're playing like behind closed doors and behind this blue screen on iFollow saying, sorry, this match has been postponed.
Watch along for West Ham versus United.
Can't be arsed.
I just don't think that's you. We could do it, but it would take a bit of setting up because we can't get BBC on.
I find midweek games hard enough as it is, but a midweek game that I'm zero interest in.
It's just
is not.
I'm afraid you're just gonna have to watch that one on your own. We're a bit disappointed, if I'm being honest. Mick Harrison, yeah, that's probably why Cocoa Water was relegated from the Prem, so they didn't have to do it. Exactly, yeah, they didn't want to spend the money on underground bloody.
Matt Scrafton has now told us it's off,
It's
but
off.
Still nothing from the football
why
club,
do we think
which
it's
is
off? It's off for a frozen pitch. There's one of the Burton Albion players
Apparently
complained about a certain part of the pitch to the referee. The referee went over and inspected it with 5 minutes before kickoff, called it off, and there was a lot of argy-bargy. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank was going mental. He wasn't happy about it at all. But it was one of his players that complained, so I don't know why he was complaining about it, because it was his players that blooming complained about it.
But yeah, we did. Like I just said earlier,
legacy
we did go out earlier. We were walking on some grass, and it really was like solid underfoot. So I did wonder at the time whether the pitch was going to be bad. They'd done their bit with the heaters on, but obviously it wasn't enough.
That's the thing. Ian Outram was saying, if it was a Burton player that moaned and Hasselbank wants to play, he should drop that player. I mean, yeah, he obviously really did want to moan. It's his own players that have called it off.
Yeah, but then he'd get fined for changing the team.
Probably.
Yeah,
Hollow TV saying what happened. It's all been called off, Hollow TV, for a frozen pitch.
It is -1, going down to -2 tonight. So
in fact, I'll tell you what, I'll blooming do that now.
So that's it, guys. What are you up to there? We'll be back Saturday, hopefully, at 2:30. Who are we playing on Saturday? I don't even know. We are at home to Peterborough. That'll be a tough one on Saturday, if it's played. And then it's Pancake Day next Tuesday, which is exciting. And we're at home again, allegedly, to Rochdale. Oh, that'll be a goal fest, won't it? Rochdale. They're always scoring or conceding 4,
yes,
so
it
that'll be a great one. We're trying to have pancakes for that one as well. And then we're
well,
away
I might
at
pick some.
Portsmouth.
At least we didn't all travel to the ground. I would have travelled 120 miles round trip from Manchester.
Yeah, there is that. But still nothing from the club, so that's a little bit rude, isn't it?
But Sim Roberts says when we play Burton, it's paid for, so you can watch, which is all right for people who can watch it on that night. If you can't watch it on that night, if you're not free, so say you're a week of nights and a week of days at work, and tonight you were free to watch it, and when they play the replay, you're on nights and you can't watch it. Can you get your money back? Hope you can. Mark Post says it -1 in Aki. It's freezing over here. Surprise, Aki is on. Yeah. Well, maybe that might be called off. Somebody Outram just said, "Well said, Jane."
I don't know what I said, but thank you. Curry man's having a curry. That's great. Yeah. So what else is everybody up to? We're going to watch Snowpiercer. Yes. It's actually getting warmer in Snowpiercer.
It is. Yeah.
So that's good.
They're obviously not here at Bloomfield Road. Ryan Dunbar says Scrapton's confirmed it's off. Yes, it is off. Lee Braber, I think there's only a couple of Tuesdays left in the season, so getting tight for rescheduling matches. I mean, they might have to extend the
honestly,
season. Honestly,
this football club, I mean, they do keep things close to the chest. But come on, for God's sake, your game's been postponed. Fucking tell us. Stephen
Huntley said, "What's Hasselbank kicking off for? It's one of his players that complained, for fuck's sake." Well, it was one of his players that's moaned about it, and he's kicking off.
He obviously can't control his players, can he?
Yeah, when we lost in the Premier League,
2010-11,
yeah, just that one season, and Oyston got away. He didn't have to do the undersoil heating because you were allowed one year's grace on it, and of course we got relegated, so they never did it after that. Even though they just took the money, didn't they? We all know what happened. Well, not everybody knows, but we all know they took the £96 million and hid it everywhere and anywhere. What did the illegal asset strippers they were judged as?
Right, well,
YouTube user says it's lazy gets, game's gone soft. Well, probably years ago you would have just played it, wouldn't you? But trouble is
Rob says your fans have been gobbing off for days about it being postponed previously. Now you call it off 1 minute before kickoff. Actually, it was the referee that called it off. Clubs can't call off games. Yes. It's the referee. Yes. The referee calls it off, and then we have to ask permission from the league, and then it's actually the league that calls it off on the referee's recommendation. So that's actually incorrect, Rob.
Yeah. We can still gob off.
It's our channel. Want to gob off? We'll gob off.
At least we kept a clean sheet.
Yes, we did. Yeah, so how many midweeks have we got left now? I mean, we play Rochdale next Tuesday, Donny Tuesday after, bloody hell, Crewe the Tuesday after, MK Dons the Tuesday after. Then we've got a free one on the 16th, Sunderland the week after, and then we've got a free one on the 30th.
It's got to be that one free.
So we've got the 16th and the 30th of March free, and then
So there is time to get it
but
on.
that's and the 27th of April.
Curry man's going for a curry.
And we've got 4 left still.
Yeah, there's
think
plenty.
so.
It can be arranged, but it just Bates Alaska for Tim Morris.
Baked Alaska, nice. Oh, Blackpool had just tweeted a minute ago at 10 past kickoff. Tonight's match against Burton Albion FC has been postponed more shortly.
Ian Outram says,
Thank you, Blackpool, for letting us know.
Says, I think you've been in the car with me on more than one occasion, Jane, when we arrived to find it off.
Yes.
So
yes.
there you are. Good night, Lee John.
I've actually had some good trips where matches have been off. I
It's just
remember.
Carl Leyson's fault.
I remember being. I think on our way to Oldham the one time when it was off, and I ended up having a good drink with Robbie in Stoke because we were both sort of on our way and on our way back. So we just sort of met at Stoke and yeah. Yeah, there's been a few off over the years, hasn't there?
Phil Roach agrees. Carl Leyson's fault. Should have done the undersoil heating. Yes, he should, but he was never going to spend any money.
Perhaps it's
The
something
modus operandi was to legitimately asset strip.
If that's perhaps something that they will think about now, maybe for
Stuart Ward saying, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Absolutely nothing. It's been called off. It's down there."
But a few angry people. The refs called the match off. The pitch is frozen.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselback wasn't happy.
He wasn't. He was very animated.
What is Burton going to do now? They're going to have to get back on the coach and go back home, I suppose.
But people are being advised actually not to travel at the moment, aren't they? Because the weather's really bad. Joshua
Powell saying it's a joke that the referee is useless. Now we have to play 3 games.
Well, he's not useless. I mean, he's done what he had to do, you know. If the pitch is frozen, let's see what the weather's like in. Oh, it's -2 in Burton Wood at the moment.
Gary Ferreff says apparently a Burton player had forgotten to bring his gloves and tights. So
Burton on Trent. It's -1 in Burton and snowing at the moment. So let's hope they get home safely. God, it's going down to -5 tomorrow in Burton.
Eugene McGeever says they need to play the league in England like they do in the League of Ireland in Ireland. Fill us in. I don't know what that actually means, Eugene, but that's Eugene says they need to play the league in England like they do in the League of Ireland in Ireland. So do fill in what that actually means. Somebody said, what's this about? What are Burton scared of? Wow, there's a lot of comments coming in. Stephen Huntley says, what are Burton scared of? That's twice this picture has been postponed due to them. Well, it is kind of, isn't it? It's twice. They're the ones complaining about the pitch. Soccer Special have just said it's off, yes.
Yeah, it's officially off now, guys. We've officially been told.
What's Josie Billy say? Sunderland had 2 players off at the start of the game due to injury. Then when the game was in 4 minutes, Sunderland had another injury.
Oh, gosh.
Which, is that tonight? Mo back out. So basically, Burton have cancelled both games.
No, they haven't.
Well, they have. Moaning about the pitch, and one of their players complained.
Let's not bitch about Burton. I still find Burton harmless.
We like Burton.
We like Burton.
No problem with Burton. It's not like the Nobbers, is it?
Timothy Tangerines have to read a cheerful Thomas Hardy novel instead. Good luck with that.
Great.
Oh gosh, anyone, just don't read Thomas Hardy during lockdown. It's depressing enough as it is.
Lee Blakeborough's now had another count, and he reckons we have actually got more than 2
we've got
left.
4
we have got time.
So we haven't got to the stage where we're having to play Tuesday, Thursday yet. But obviously it depends on whether these other clubs that we have to play have free Tuesdays as well, and we might have to do a bit of juggling around.
Peggy's saying couldn't the players just stay in the hotel and play tomorrow night?
No, because it's going to be cold tomorrow night as well.
It's actually worse, is it?
And we'd have to pay for that, obviously, as well. But yeah, looking at the weather forecast, I mean, it's... Oh, hang on, I'm still on Burton here.
Joshua Pye, see from the other side of the coin, he's saying, surely you can't do that. It's terrible. Imagine going all the way to Blackpool and getting it postponed. I think we should get a free win if they weren't ready.
It's not that they were... Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be -3, so it's going to be even colder. Thursday -2, Friday -3. I'm really doubting they're going to have to do something different if they want the game to be on Saturday at this rate, because the weather is not looking great.
No.
Even though it has been sunny today, it's still been very, very cold.
Oh, the League of Ireland play their football in the summer.
Oh, yeah. Well, it would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but they don't compete against the rugby, you see. Over here, do now play in the summer. So
who cares
cricket
about
and cricket and everything in summer. It's golf and all the sort of things that we have in summertime in England. I'm sure Ireland have golf as well, but I don't think they're too mad on cricket over there like we are over here.
Not mad on cricket.
Oh, the girl who got her heart broke. What's this? The girl who got her heart broken
Oh,
20.
oh dear, he wasn't worth it.
Oh,
Here, what's going on? The match
Don't let
is
them break-
off.
The match is off. Yes, it is. If we get rid of that, it's
Frozen
out.
pitch.
Game is off due to frozen pitch. There we are. I've put it on there at the bottom.
Yes, Kieran, this is the game that was postponed earlier.
Spray the ice on the pitch, says he.
I
Surely
think I think that would be a health and safety issue.
Mhm. Yes, it is, Kieran. It is the match that was postponed earlier last month because of COVID on Burton. So we had to postpone it now. It's a second postponement of the game. When's that ever happened?
Oh, it has. It happened when we played Burnley. Gosh, a good few.
See,
I think it was the season.
It's money though, isn't it? Paul Heaton said he doesn't understand
we
why.
were due to play Burnley on Boxing Day the 1 year, and we ended up not playing them until about the end of March, and we played them home and away in a week, and it was snowing on the night we played them. We had a really, really bad winter that year. I can't remember what year it was. I think it was the late 90s. So yeah, some fixtures just like seem like they're never going to get played. We might as well just reschedule this one for April.
Paul Heaton says he doesn't understand why, with no sports in the ground, they just don't play afternoon kickoffs to beat the freeze. I
Well,
suppose it's
yeah.
just all for the revenue coming off I follow, isn't it? Not many people
Oh
want
yeah,
to
because
watch it.
people are at work, aren't they, in the day?
Work, so I suppose they want to get maximum people watching it, but they could if they saw that I suppose also you've got to arrange with Burton to get down early. You don't know where what time they got into Blackpool, do you? How they booked the coach and whether it's all last minute arrangements, isn't it? If you suddenly see that the temperature's going down to -1 at 7 o'clock, and you see that on the news at say midday, and the coach is booked and the players are wherever they are, and guys are getting their hair cut and whatever, and all of a sudden you can't just get them down.
Getting their hair cut.
Well, you don't know what they're doing.
Eugene McGeever says they could do dancing on ice in the Blackpool ground tonight. They could indeed.
Matthew Warrender says the Fleetwood game is on, but ours isn't. Nice one, Burton. But
it's not Burton's fault.
Is Fleetwood's ground better than ours? They haven't got under soil heating, have they?
Oh, the official club statement from this could be absolutely golden, says Jace BFC on Twitter. Yeah, I'm guessing they're not going to be happy about it either. Snow on the pitch at Hull, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
They are playing it. Unbelievable.
Picture of snow on the pitch at Hull.
Yeah, sure. They are proper clubs. Are just a bit of snow. Who cares? Bloody harder in Yorkshire than we. It's pathetic. It didn't look all that bad, to be honest. You'd have played that if you'd been playing kids on a party. You just played. You wouldn't have cared less about a bit of frost. It's honestly,
it's down to the ref.
Yeah, Paul Ortney says you're going to put something on the pitch.
Adam Musgrave said, "So we've gone back to 4-4-2 and thought, fuck that."
It's funny, we had Harry as the head groundsman, and he's left, and it was a brilliant pitch. And I'm starting to think that we've lost him, and we're not quite as good now without him. I think he was a superb groundsman. Whether Harry would have managed to get it on, I don't know. Yeah, Mike Peake said he would have been more annoyed if our team was the away team tonight. Pointless journey for the boys. Yeah. I'm sure they would.
Let's just hope that they get home safely. And
Mike Seven says, "There we are." Mike's not happy. What's he saying? Soft arses. He said, "Soft arses. Health and safety gone too far."
Well, I mean, you remember you used to play on snow. Remember that game at Shrewsbury that we played on? You got the tangerine balls out and just played on the snow and got on with it. But yeah,
Simon King is saying the forecast has been for freezing weather for over a week now. Why couldn't Blackpool FC organise a pitch covering if they couldn't afford heating?
They've had the heaters on when we turned the match on earlier. The heaters were on. They'd literally just taken the heaters off the pitch.
One of those giant
tent
things, though, like they had
a big marquee.
Like they had it. The groundsman slept under at Chorley. What was that with a giant?
Ian saying the players are way too soft. Well, they have the power, don't they, these days? They've overturned the salary cap, haven't they? Now the PFA weren't happy about the salary cap in League 1 and 2, and that's been overturned now today, which is, that shows you how much power the players have got.
They have got a lot of power, aren't they? The Dalek is asking where are we in the league? Are we 13th at the moment? They're top 6. West Ham, they're doing very well, aren't they?
So have a look.
They're forever blowing bubbles.
Ipswich are winning at Peterborough. Portsmouth are beating Swindon. Milton Keynes are 1-0 up at Rochdale. So I put money on them to get another 3 there. League table I was looking for, wasn't I? I was ADHD in there. We're currently 14th, actually, because Milton Keynes are winning. So Milton Keynes have overtaken us as things stand. But Um,
I think he does live in Preston, doesn't he? Because I
Fleetwood
remember when
can as
David
well,
Moyes came to a game and he got like dogs abused in the South Stand. Do you remember when he sat in the South Stand and he was getting like loads of abuse from Blackpool fans? It was quite funny.
Oh, he did very well at Preston, didn't he, David Moyes? He's a good man. He had a few good managers there, didn't they? But never quite. Would we have taken Moyes? He is a good manager, isn't
He
he?
was saying we could ground share with the Premier League team, Blackpool, to play this.
Who else did they have that was good? Preston. They had another good manager, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, not Larry, obviously. Well, we could watch Sunderland Till I Die again tonight.
Yeah, well, maybe do a bit of Sunderland Till I Die and have a bit of a laugh at Larry.
Let's all laugh at Larry. Let's all laugh at Larry.
See, Matthew Warner says we should have been given a 3-1 win after 2 games have been called off because of Burton, but they will be saying it's been called off because we didn't look after our pitch. No one's
done anything to break the rules. So yeah, I'm sure they're more angry with us at the moment.
Yeah, how's egg? If only Blooming Owen had built his super stadium, had a retractable roof. Yes. It had a retractable, pitch, didn't
like
it?
a swimming pool under the pitch or something.
It had a retractable pitch which was slid out, which everybody thought was pie in the sky. But now Tottenham have actually done the exact same thing. They have a retractable pitch at Tottenham. It's unbelievable.
Mike Peake says, couldn't they go to the tower and play a 5-side game in the ballroom?
Yeah, maybe just throw balls at stumps or something. I don't know.
Throw balls at stumps.
That's what they do,
that a game?
Yeah, you just throw.
No, Kyle. The weather's going to be worse tomorrow, so it's going to be.
Oh, here we are. This is news from Paul Heaton. A referee's liability insurance comes into force if the game had gone ahead. So ultimately, the referee's decision, health and safety, it's down to him.
Yep. Dennis Hutchman saw John Beck in Funland with his family.
Wow! Wow!
John Beck. Yeah, he wasn't the good manager I was thinking of.
No.
David Moyes. Yes, I would. He did very well at Preston. I wouldn't have minded him here.
The Dalek says, have you seen the film Green Street? It is good. We haven't, have we?
No, we haven't. What's that about?
What's it about, that Dalek?
Well, we watched one this afternoon, didn't we? The Spiderwick Chronicles we watched this afternoon.
We watched the Spiderwick Chronicles this afternoon, which was all right. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it, Richard Coburn? Get Medina and CJ back and stuff them next time we play.
Of course.
It might go into our favour.
It's a pretty strong side tonight, but yeah, we could be stronger for sure.
Paul Ortney's off to watch United, so there you are. You've got somebody watching you, West Ham United Dalek. Simon King says, be careful about blaming Burton for the first performance. Let's hope COVID stays clear. It hasn't stayed clear of Blackpool. We've had players out for it, Simon, but we still got the games on. We had 5 players out for the FA Cup with COVID against Brighton, but we went and played, and we had 5 players out for the game against Wigan, and we went and played and beat them 5-0. So
listen, the rules are the rules, and if they didn't feel that they could fulfil the fixture, then there's ultimately. Clubs can't call off fixtures. It has to be the league. So the league had to be satisfied with Burton's situation, and the league were satisfied, and the league called the fixture off. Tonight, the referee recommended that the game was off. The club have to go to the league for the league to call the fixture off. It's the league that's called both these fixtures off. So you take umbrage with anybody, take umbrage with the league.
Absolutely. There we go. The voice of reason. Mike Seven says Green Street is about football hooligans. Great film if you like that sort of thing.
We're not big hooligans ourselves. But...
No.
Right, shall we
ditch the shades?
We're just rambling now. We'll be back Saturday, hopefully at 2:30.
Yeah,
if not, we'll be back
about 140 at one
next
time.
Tuesday.
It's a shame it would have been a good video.
Yeah,
but, anyway, if you're watching this on the rerun and you've just come into the channel, make sure you give it a like before you go and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, do drop us a sub. It's every little helps, as they say at Tesco. All the supermarkets are available. Don't even know what you're on about. No, neither do we. We're just. I'm being told to shut up, Jen. If I'm Jen, am I?
Is it Jen?
Yeah. I don't know who's Jen.
It's no good giving a bit of stick out. You can't get a name right. So
well, maybe there's another Jen in the street.
Is there a Jen in the street?
Yeah.
She's not a Jen. She's a Jane. So you stick just kind of just no.
I'll get back to the washing up, shall I? Right. I'm going to watch Snowpiercer now. Have a lovely evening, whatever you're doing. Maybe watch the Man U West Ham game if that floats your boat. And we'll be back Saturday. See you then.
Yeah, we're going to get off. Sorry about that, folks. We got to go. It's all off. we roll on to Saturday. Thanks a lot for tuning in to this stream to find out the game was off.
Woohoo.
So see you all later. Thanks a lot. Thanks for
Ta-da.
tuning in. We'll see you on Saturday. Bye.